Over the past 6 months, our team at Hyman Settlement School has made significant strides in the recovery and preserving of the Louisa St. Clair archival materials impacted by the devastating floods in July of 2022. As we continue the meticulous work of restoring our collections, we remain committed to the safeguarding and historical integrity of the materials while planning for the future. This report outlines the key efforts undertaken during this period, including the continuing recovery work and the involvement of external support teams and our plans for the future projects that position us to better serve the community and preserve our heritage. One of the largest undertakings during this time has been the removal of flood-damaged archival materials from the freezers. As you know, placing the materials in freezers was an emergency preservation measure to prevent further deterioration such as mold growth until we could address the restoration. This process has been both labor-intensive and time-sensitive, as each piece requires careful thawing, cleaning, and evaluation before it could be returned to our collection. The freezer storage provided us with the means to halt immediate damage, but the slow and steady task of removing and rehabilitating these items continues to be a top priority. Our archivists, alongside a dedicated team of volunteers and the NCCC team, have been methodical in their approach in ensuring that no item is overlooked and that each item is treated with the care it deserves. Partnering with the NCCC team, in addition to our recovery efforts within the archives, we have also benefited from the ongoing partnership with the National Civilian Community Corps, the NCCC team, which has focused much of its energy on restoring and maintaining our trails. Although this is not directly related to the archives, the trails are a vital part of the Hyman experience. Connecting the physical environment to our cultural heritage, the team's efforts in clearing debris, repairing pathways, and ensuring accessibility have allowed us to slowly reopen these natural spaces to the public, which has been an important aspect of reestablishing a sense of normalcy for the school and the surrounding community. Their support has been invaluable, and we are grateful for their commitment to the continued restoration of both our land and our heritage. Looking ahead, we are excited to share that we will soon begin moving our archival collection into the newly acquired Opportunity Center. This building, which was generously donated, presents a transformative opportunity for the school, as it will provide a dedicated, secure space for the archives. The Opportunity Center will house not only the historical materials, but also our offices, creating a centralized location for our operations. This move marks as a significant step towards in our recovery, and it will allow us to properly store, organize, and make accessible the wealth of information we hold in our collections. The facility will need upgrades, including the installation of proper shelving, lighting, and climate control to ensure that the long-term preservation of our archives. To support this transition, we are actively pursuing several preservation and digitization grants. First, we have filed for a preservation grant that, if awarded, will provide necessary funds to outfit the Opportunity Center with archival quality shelving, lighting, and other essential materials. These upgrades will be crucial in transforming the building into a space where our collections can thrive and remain accessible to future generations. In tandem with this, we are also pursuing digitization grants. As you know, digitizing our collections has been a long-term goal, but the flood emphasized the need to prioritize this effort by creating digital copies for our archival materials. We will not only safeguard information they contain from future disasters, but also making them more accessible to the public, researchers, and educators. We are currently in the process of researching and applying for digitization grants that will help us secure the equipment and staffing need to embark on this project. Our ultimate goal is to create a digital repository that can be accessed both locally and remotely, ensuring that the history and culture of our region are preserved and shared widely. The past 6 months have been a time of recovery and renewal, but we have made substantial progress. There is still a lot of work to be done. The process of restoring our archives is ongoing, and we will continue to devote resources to this effort for the foreseeable future. At the same time, we are laying the groundwork for future endeavors that will strengthen our ability to preserve and share our collections. Moving into the Opportunity Center and securing the funding for preservation and digitization will be key milestones in the process as we look ahead to the next 6 months and beyond. I am confident that we are on the right path. With the community support, the dedication of our staff and volunteers, and the partnership we have cultivated have all contributed to the success of our recovery thus far. Together, we will continue to honor the past while building a brighter and more resilient future for Hyman Settlement School. Thank you for your continued support and encouragement with our mission. I look forward to sharing more updates as we progress into these exciting endeavors.